I'm here to be an all-time great.
You now rocking with the best.
Purple yellow, purple yellow, purple yellow, purple yellow.
The Lakers repeat back-to-back titles.
Welcome to the Big Baby Jonathan Sports Podcast.
Oh, he's smoking hot.
The latest Laker news.
Another great Showtime feed.
The greatest Lakers show.
This is going to be legendary for a long time.
This is the Big Baby Jonathan Sports Podcast.
Lakers all day.
Go Lakers!
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Big Baby here from Big Baby Sports. As the Lakers survived versus the Phoenix Suns, 116-114. It was a 20-point game at one point. Lakers almost gave this game away. But shout out to Dillon Brooks. Thank you, Dillon Brooks. Thank you so much for waking us up. You know, you cost your team a win. Phoenix, all those fans that were talking mess when we lost last game, and I said we're going to get back in Phoenix. You know, Dillon Brooks didn't do shit. Dillon Brooks got ejected. You know, but it was one of these games where Lakers should blow out the Suns, but Phoenix rallied. Overall, Lakers win 116-114, put the Lakers 18-7 on the season. No Austin Reeves tonight. You know, Jim said, "What a game!" Hell yeah, it was. Man, it was one of those games where it felt like here's what happened: Lakers went up 20, right? And Lakers stopped playing basketball. Phoenix kept playing. It was a back and forth game. The energy was there from the defense, and LeBron and Dillon Brooks got into it a lot. Like just Dillon Brooks and LeBron hate each other. There's animosity between them two. They got into it twice. Dillon Brooks cost Phoenix Suns this win. And Devin Booker fouled LeBron at the end. It's just, we got to get into it, man. But overall, just LeBron had a great game, 26 points, 8 for 17 from the field, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. He did have 8 turnovers. But along with Luka had 6 turnovers, 29 points for Luka, 7 for 25 from the field, 2 for 14 from 3. Rui Hachimura. We won. Where were your shot selection at, bro? Only 31 minutes. 31 minutes from Rui Hachimura, only 3 points. 3 points. You know, that got us to improve. 20 points for DeAndre Ayton. 20 points. Only missed 1 shot. 13 rebounds. He dominated. Marcus Smart came in there. Oh, but Marcus Smart could start. Should be starting. So you want to take someone that averages 28 to the bench and put someone that averages only 10 points. You want to take Reeves. Lakers all day in the comments wants to take Austin Reeves, put him to the bench, put someone that's averaging 10 points. Marcus Smart did his thing tonight, though. He brought the energy, brought the effort, tenacity, but also too, shout out to JJ. Shout out to JJ Redick for playing Jarrett Vanderbilt. He came in here with under 15 minutes, 7 points, 7 rebounds. His energy from defense, the tenacity, the desire, just the energy that he brought. I like that from Vanderbilt. In my opinion, he gets the game ball tonight. You know, Jarrett Vanderbilt gets the game ball. And also, too, Jackson Hayes contributed with 12 points, 9 rebounds. Like the energy from him as well. Gave Vincent 5 points off the bench. But really changed the game for us. Well, our biggest lead was a 20-point lead. You know what? He said, "Big Baby," in the group chat. You can't say me because we all said. Okay, but you're willing to take someone that's averaging 28 points, put him to the bench for someone that's averaging 10? I think that's, after all those texts, I disagree with all you guys in the group chat. Because you're taking 28 points per game to the bench. But I just keep Austin Reeves starting. He's going to get a starting position back. It's all good. I ain't tripping. But shout out to Marcus Smart. He did his thing tonight. You know? Yes, it was, Mom. It was a good game. Kind of, he said, this dude, LeBron, just, yeah, man. And there's some personal shots at them, you know? LeBron, Dylan Brooks got into it, but Dylan Brooks and LeBron hate each other. I could see it, but that's the first time I ever see LeBron go back at somebody. Finally, LeBron, you know. It's just like LeBron did his thing tonight. He took over. Luka took over. Reeves was out tonight due to injury. He'll be out 1 week. But yeah, I agree, Jim. Keeping Reeves starting wise because there's somebody in the group chat, Lakers all day, dope. He hates Austin Reeves. He's a Laker fan, but hates Austin Reeves. So it's just like he doesn't like Austin Reeves because he only 2 bad games. Taking 28 points off the bench is lowering the value. 100. Let me see here. And yeah, indespicable, bro. For like Rui tonight. I didn't like how Rui played tonight. Just horrible execution, Now, so there was a call that's saying that LeBron got away with a lot. So this is a foul. LeBron went up. Dylan Brooks hit him. That's a foul. How's that not a foul? If I hit you, if you're going up for a shot and hit you, is that a foul? But LeBron gets hit. It's a foul. Or not a foul, according to some Laker fans. Like LeBron to win the game got fouled. That's a foul. Devin Booker hit him on the arm. It's a foul. Before that, Dylan Brooks shoved LeBron. Technical foul. LeBron missed a free throw, right? To tie the game and could possibly would have won it. But they scrambled. Luka pump faked. He jumped through to LeBron. LeBron pulled up. Devin Booker fouled. So don't say it's not a foul. LeBron gets pierced. So if we're playing 1-on-1 and I hit you in the arm, that's not a foul. Look at that. That's a foul. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Somebody asked me, do you think LeBron's the GOAT? I already said who my GOAT is. But my GOAT is Kobe Bryant. It's Kobe, Jordan, then who the rest of Matt, No, fuck it. It's Kobe, Jordan, Magic, Kareem, Wilt Chamberlain, then LeBron. Yes, it was a foul. Hell yeah, it was. Yes, Lakers all day dope. We need him, You know what I mean? How am I crazy for having my opinion about who's the GOAT is? You have your GOAT. You're probably LeBron because you asked that question. My GOAT is Kobe. My opinion. You have your opinion. Now we move forward, homie. But overall, this Laker game, there's spurts that I'm really concerned about. I know we won, but there's some things that we need to worry about. Defending the 3, getting back in transition. You know what I mean? Oh, I don't know. Oh, it's your opinion, bro. I don't give 2 fucks, homie. Yeah, most definitely, bro. That's why I said what I said. I'm moving on. You feel me? We got hated. It's all good. It comes with the territory. Now, I ain't even tripping. We got a troll in the chat. Hey, mods in the chat, if you see something disrespectful, time his ass up. The substitution was 3.5 minutes left. Yeah, you're right. That substitution, when there's Vanderbilt out there, Hayes, Jake LaRavia, and all them boys. You know what I mean? And that's what changed the momentum. But it just what I saw when the Lakers went up 20. Here's what the Lakers did. Oh, we're down. We're up 20. Oh, now let's play. The Lakers stopped playing. Phoenix kept playing. And because there was a lot of times where the Lakers would bring up the ball, dribble 10, 8, 9. Oh, Luka 2-step back. Even LeBron at times. Rui at times. Smart. And there's plays where Marcus Smart is a 2-on-1 fast break. I'm going to throw another pass behind you. But you had to lay up. You had Jake LaRavia behind you. You could have. I understand why you did it, but should never done it. Put up. You know what I mean? Just some certain possessions that almost cost you the ball game. But I just didn't like how you're up 20. When you're up 20, you relaxed. You stopped playing basketball. You stopped getting your executions, your offensive schemes. You started playing one-on-one hero, knock them out punch. That's why Phoenix came back, because you stopped playing. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. What do you think about the game with Wimba? Crazy. Victor Wembanyama, man. Crazy. Spurs are up and coming team. They're going to be around for a very long time. Victor Wembanyama is going to be an MVP in this league. The Spurs have the talent to do some things in the near future. They're very talented in this league. They got the pieces and athleticism to contend for years to come, even this year. You know what I mean? But as far as the Laker game, like I said, the 20-point lead, we stopped getting to our offensive execution. We stopped getting to our offensive execution. You know what I mean? Because we went up 20, bro. We could have put this thing in the fourth quarter. You know, but what sparked us was that third quarter with Vanderbilt, and they're playing defense, hustling, tenacity. Jackson Hayes dunked on people. We were riding high, but we were. Let me see. I texted my Laker group chat. Let me see here. You went 3 for 21 from 3. You know, let me see. Where did we go from 3? Hold on, chat. Hit that like button, subscribe. Hold on, chat. We stopped playing all this year. No. What you mean? What you mean we stopped playing? When we get up on the big league? Yeah, we do. Let me see. We shot 19% from 3. 7 for 37. Horrible. And we have every right, as me as a Laker fan, I didn't like the 3-point shots tonight. 7 for 37, 19%. Phoenix shot 13 out of 37, which is 35%. We beat them points in the paint 50 to 44. He missed a lot of free throws, but the offensive rebounding, we had 24 offensive reboundings. The Lakers did 24 to their 10. We had 30 defensive rebounds. They had 27. We had 20 assists. They had 29. 8 block shots. We have 8 block shots. They had 5. Total turnovers 22. Lakers had 22 turnovers, and they scored 36 off our 22 turnovers. And they had 20 turnovers, Phoenix, and we scored 31. So this game was back and forth, you know. But Lakers prevailed. They had fast break points. They're 18 to our 12. There was four technical fouls on Phoenix, 2 on the Lakers. But overall, just with this Lakers Suns is a rivalry, bro. So far this season, they beat our ass in Phoenix. I even said this when they whooped our ass. You feel me? I said we're gonna get back at Phoenix. It's gonna be tough, but we're gonna get a win. Now we played the Thunder. We played the Jazz, then the Clippers, and then the Suns again. And then we got the Rockets and then the Kings. So these are stretches that we're going to figure it out. Okay, so Redick said Luka should have shot the technical foul, not LeBron. We still won. It is what it is. We'll take it. Yep. In the game ball go. In my opinion, I got to go back to the comment. Where is it? Shout out to my mom. What's the best moment from the game? Jared Vanderbilt playing defense, bringing energy, and just getting those timely defensive rebounds and offensive rebounds when we needed to, blocking shots. Best moment of the game was getting the win and getting timely stops and hitting crunch time free throws. LeBron hit crunch time free throws. LeBron, got to give it where it's due. He played great tonight. 26 points, 8 for 17, 1 for 5 from 3, but hit the big time 3 and got a layup at the end. Made a free throw. He made it when it counted. You know what I mean? LeBron made the game winning free throw. I'll take it. He won the game for us down the stretch in that fourth quarter. You know, he missed one and made the second. But hey, like Shaq always says, make him when it counts. You feel me? If I was at the line, miss one, if I make the next 2 and we win, I made him when it counted. You feel me? So I like the energy from LeBron. But those 8 turnovers got to improve on that too, along with Luka with 6 turnovers. We got to improve on those areas. But what I did see from the Phoenix Suns, they ball pressured a lot. They ball pressured us a lot. We turned the ball over. We got to limit that too. But a lot of teams have been playing really tough defensive on us. You know, right when beginning of the game or right when we make a layup, the defense is there. You know, Same with Phoenix. When Phoenix makes a layup and scores, Phoenix is there to play defense. So it's like hard for us to get in a good offensive position sometimes. But according to some people, Reeves was the problem. If I see the same defensive assignments, lack of defensive assignments, even without Austin Reeves, I still see the same defense. There's stretches where Lakers play great defense, and then in that fourth quarter, Lakers got outscored in that fourth quarter 37-29. Just horrible. You can't you expect to win? You know what I mean? It's like ridiculous. Yeah, let me see the fourth quarter scoring. Hold on. I think, yep. 37-20, 27. Yeah, actually 37, Phoenix, Lakers 30. You know what I mean? Really? Really? Really, bro. You should. So okay. Mark Williams. Okay. Mark Williams. What did he have tonight? 20 points, 6 rebounds. DeAndre Ayton, 20 points, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Actually, hold on. 2 blocks, 2 steals. I would take DeAndre Ayton. DeAndre Ayton is way better than Mark Williams, bro. Mark Williams, no. I'm taking DeAndre Ayton. Easy. DeAndre Ayton's better. They have the similar. They play styles, but I'm taking DeAndre Ayton. Easy. Barbecue chicken. So you want to bring somebody here that's averaging 13 points. But DeAndre Ayton's averaging 15 and 8 on 70% shooting. Let's go to Mark Williams. So they're kind of similar, but I'm taking DeAndre Ayton. 13 points for Mark Williams, 8 rebounds, and shooting 65%. So they're even. You know what I mean? Oh, well, I didn't know you said it. You just said we should. You know what I mean? But hey, everything happens for a reason, bro. DeAndre Ayton, hey, if I'm the Lakers, give him an extension. But tomorrow is when players that signed in offseason can be traded. And according to Chris Haynes, the Lakers are talking to the Pelicans about Herb Jones. According to Chris Haynes, they're talking to the Pelicans for Herb Jones. Let me go to him. Let's go. Let me see. Where's the Pelicans played? I think the Pelicans did play today. They won 114-104. Let me see what Herb Jones had tonight. 10 points. 3 for 8 from the field. 2 for 7 from 3. Let me see what he's averaging. So Herbert Jones is averaging 8 points. 8 points. And some Laker fans want Herbert Jones on the Lakers, a.k.a. Lakers all day dope. Herbert Jones, he's 6'7", 27 years old. No, I'm good off Herbert Jones, Lakers all day. I would take Troy Murphy, the third, over Herbert Jones because Troy Murphy, the third, is averaging 21 points per game. But you're going to have to give up a lot to get him, but we'll see what happens. But I'm not interested in getting Herbert Jones, bro. I'm not. So it's just like, I'm good on that, bro. I'm good on that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm good off the I'm good off this shit, bro. I'm good off the Herbert Jones. But Lakers do need to make a trade though for athleticism. Okay. Oh wow. Breaking news. Nothing great. It's no trade or anything. Stephen Curry has now officially have the most career 40-point games after turning 30, passing Michael Jordan. Congrats to you, Stephen Curry. And also congrats to my LA Chargers for beating the Kansas City Chiefs and eliminating the Kansas City Chiefs. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I knew that he said, yeah, I love the revenge that we got on Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks was talking mess, and I knew that wasn't gonna that he wasn't gonna get off for 30 plus. You know what I mean? So it's just like Lakers. Basically, I felt like Dylan Brooks was out to fight tonight, and it cost the game for the Phoenix Suns. You know. That's the thing, bro. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens on that front if Thero gets playing time. But we don't play anybody young, so it is what it is, bro. Yeah, when we get a big run or something. Yep. Yeah, we have. We do that all year. We get up on teams up 20 plus, and we just lay an egg. And I keep trying to tell you, if you play lackadaisical when you're up big, it can come back to bite you. But it's a game of runs. I understand that. But you're up 20 plus in the fourth quarter, actually 18, somewhere around that frame, 18, 20 points, and you almost gave up the game. Dylan Brooks fouled. Devin Booker fouled. And people are saying it's not a foul. It is a foul. If I bump my chest on you, pause, then it's a foul. Why wouldn't it be a foul? Because it's the Lakers? Come on, bro. It was a foul. Dylan Brooks did horrible. Dylan Brooks wasn't poised. He was really out there to fight tonight. And it showed. The first couple minutes of the ball game, you know what I mean? So it's just like the Phoenix Suns weren't poised enough, The Phoenix Suns wasn't poised enough tonight. Lakers executed down the stretch when we needed to. We won the ball game. I don't care. I said a win's a win in this league. If you win by 1 point, 2 points, win off of a free throw. If you win the basketball game, you win. That's all I care about. We won the game. Moving on. We won the game. But stuff had to happen for us to win the game. We should have never been in that predicament out there. We should have just been up 20, 23. But that's the thing I'm talking about, Lakers. Phoenix kept playing. You didn't. They made that little run at the end. But they took the lead, though. Marcus Smart was dribbling. They blocked the shot. And Devin Booker hit the three. They got off the rebound. Dylan Brooks hit the three, got in LeBron's face, and then nudged LeBron. I'm like, technical foul free throw. Missed the first. They scrambled. LeBron got fouled, hit the free throws, and we won. That's all that matters. We won, executed. A win's a win. Everybody talks about when we win, it's if we barely squeak out a win, everybody says it's win's a win. I'll take this win because of what Phoenix was doing last game. Talking mess, talking to the bench, Dylan Brooks talking to players, and all the Laker players had their head down. But guess what? We were talking back tonight. I loved it. DeAndre Ayton was talking back. LeBron was talking back. Marcus Smart was talking back. Even Jake LaRavia, Jackson Hayes, Luka was talking back. Everybody was talking back tonight. Like they were being competitive and physical, and that's what I'm talking about. And that first scrimmage of LeBron, that woke them up too. When what I mean? That scrimmage, there's a lot of chippiness, and I love it. I love the competitive battle. I love the trash talk. I love it. It's part of sports. Not leave him alone. Don't talk to him like that. No, it's part of sports. It's supposed to be physical. You feel me? It's supposed to be, Let me see. But you know what I mean? It's part of it. You have to be physical in order, it can't just be all easy. We already knew it wasn't gonna be easy, You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But yeah. But yeah, man, just shout out to my LA Chargers, bro. Just want to say, speedy recovery, Patrick Mahomes. You guys had a hell of a run. The Kansas City Chiefs had a hell of a run, man. Hella Super Bowl runs, conference championship, division. But guess what? Chargers eliminated the Chiefs today. Bye-bye. Beat the traffic, Chiefs fans. the Chiefs Kingdom. Chargers have been playing really well, 10-4 on the season. So let's continue to get better. We got the Cowboys next week, and that could be 11-4 if you win that game. Moving forward. But you know what I mean? Let's see if who's winning that. Oh shit! Yeah, the Cowboys lost, about to lose. You know, so Cowboys about to lose, and we play the Cowboys next week. You know, let me see. Yep, 34-23. Dallas is about to be 6-7. You know. Let me see. Yeah, those Broncos will look good, but Broncos got a tough matchup versus the Jaguars. Jaguars are playing at a defensive high level. Trevor Lawrence playing at a high level. The receivers are playing at a high level. So the Chargers are 10-4. If we win, we're 11-4, and we have to have Jacksonville because Broncos are 12-2. If the Broncos lose, they're 12-3, and it's gonna come down to the last game of the season for that division, bro. I feel like. Oh, sorry to hear that, bro. Damn. Do you feel like that Geno Smith acquisition was terrible? Do you think Pete Carroll was horrible coach? What do you want to do, bro? Because I feel like the Raiders always do the same stuff every year. I'm gonna talk about it, bro. I'm gonna keep 100. I know my team has no Super Bowls, right? I understand that. But every time they have a bad season and fans talk mess, they rely on their Super Bowls to throw at fans to win an argument. The Raiders can go 0-16 for the next 10 years in their own argument. We have more rings. But what have you done in the last decade? Let's talk. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, what has the Raiders done in the last decade? Like, come on, bro. I'm putting my Charger fan. I'm talking about from NFL's perspective. What have the Raiders really done? I know we went from Lakers to football, but I just had to talk about it too. You know, you know what I mean? No, I'm being honest. Shot sniffer, I'm just keeping it real. What have the Raiders done in the last decade? They get hyped up every year, and then look, stink up the joint. Something's going on in that front office, bro. But it's not my team. My team's the Chargers. Good luck to you, Raiders, for stay in your lane. LOL. It's all good. Wow. But it's all good. Oh, you're a Raider fan? Yeah, so I said be easy to do. That's what I was saying. Like, it's unfortunate. But here's the thing, be easy. He's putting more effort to the Las Vegas Aces than the Raiders. He's winning more with that Las Vegas Aces than the Raiders. So what does that tell you? He's more invested in the Las Vegas Aces than the Raiders. He's won WNBA championships with the Vegas Aces, but puts more into that than I mean, I just see what I see on what I see. That's what I see. But other than that, it's gonna be they are. But Las Vegas Aces are balling. Congrats to them on winning the championship. Crazy. A'ja Wilson playing the high level, best WNBA player of all time. And guess what? Neither do I. I was just speaking. But other than that, man, Lakers get the win. I'm happy. My Lakers and Chargers won today. I'm happy. Great week for my teams. Let's continue to build upon this, Chargers. We have a 95% chance to make the playoffs, and let's continue to build upon these wins, Chargers. We beat the Eagles last week, and then the Chiefs. Super Bowl. We beat the Super Bowl champions, Eagles, and we eliminated the Super Bowl appearance team, the Kansas City. We eliminated them today. So that's a big boost. We have a 3-game winning streak. Our defense is 4th in the league. We play at a high level. Derwin James got a pick. Deion Hanley got a pick on Patrick Mahomes tore his ACL in that game. He's out for the season, potentially into next season. So the Chiefs have some things to do. You know what I mean? That's a good question. Can the Chargers hold up in the playoffs? I feel like if they play like this, if they translate what they're doing in the regular season with the defense, the running game playing at a high level, Herbert playing like he did today, we have a puncher's chance. You know what I mean? So it's just hey, my boy Isaiah was good, bro. Chargers got a chance, bro. Yeah, because our defense are winning games when we need to. Cam Thomas deflected the ball. Tony Jefferson Speaking of Tony Jefferson, I think that was the most bogus call ever. You know what I mean? How you gonna get thrown out for tackling somebody? It was a good, clean hit. You know? But how come you get Tony Jefferson gets thrown out? Tony Jefferson gets thrown out, but Rashid Rice should have got thrown out for coming from the bench, coming from the sideline with his jacket on, and getting Tony Jefferson's face. How come that's not talked about? Because it's the Chiefs. That's why. But we beat the Chiefs. We're 5-0 in the division, but hey, job's not finished. Our ultimate goal is to win the division. Our games are close. When we got the Cowboys next week, then we got the Texans and Broncos. If we win the next 3 games, we could potentially win the division and get to, you know what I mean? Win the division. You know, Dallas is about to be 6-7. 6-7. 6-7-1. No, but Chargers have a chance to do something good with Harbaugh. You know, but I just like the way our defense is playing. And you know, Adofe, we made a trade that I feel like brought energy to us. Adofe Owe from the Baltimore Ravens, number 98. We got him on our team, and our defense is playing really lights out. And I like what I see from my Chargers. From offense, I know we got one of the worst offensive lines, but hey, look what Patrick Mahomes deal with. You know, but our running game's improving since Omari Hampton got back. So if we play like what we've been doing, playing at a high level with this defense, going to the playoffs, you know, it's gonna be interesting to see because Justin Herbert got to win that playoff. We got to win that playoff game. We got to win the playoff game with Justin Herbert, man. I know last year he stunk it up, but we got to play great in the playoffs. So I'm tired of this narrative. You know, we were in the Jim Harbaugh era now. Let's go execute in the Jim Harbaugh era. You know. Let me see. Yep. Damn. Minnesota won. They beat the Cowboys. But yeah, man. It's been your boy, Big Baby. Hit the like button, subscribe. And don't worry. Hope everybody has a good night. Go Lakers. Go Chargers, baby. Peace out. One love. Go Lakers, baby. Baby, baby. What's popping? I'm out. Gone.